Hey guys, what's going on? Dusty here from All In Performance. Today I'm doing a walkthrough video on a Kymco Maxxer 450i. This unit is super awesome, super unique. You don't see this machine a lot. I'm going to give you guys the real quick how to use the unit, what kind of features it comes with, the do's, the don'ts, and what to look out for. That's definitely what we do here at allinperformance.com. You guys interested in more pictures and videos on this machine, you definitely want to take a look at the website. If you go there, we've got more videos just like this one. We got all sorts of shorts, different photos, different colors on this machine here. If you're interested in ordering this and having it shipped to you, keep in mind that we can do that. Also, if you buy a Kymco, we also can ship you all the parts. So if you guys have a problem with the Kymco or you need parts for a Kymco, definitely going to reach out to us. allinperformance.com. So let's get going on through this unit. So as you can see right away, this unit is going to be a 450. This is going to be a 450cc automatic four-wheel drive ATV. This thing is going to be more referenced as a sport quad. Now, obviously, it's not a full racing sport quad, but you will find that it is going to have four-wheel independent suspension. So if you look right here on the back, this is where this machine shines. You'll see that it's got independent rear suspension. What's great about that is that when you decide to take this thing off-road into an ATV park, the rear suspension and what makes this quad super nice. You'll also notice it's got the rear rack on it, so that way in case you decide to put a luggage rack, storage rack, or let's say you go down Hatfield, McCoy, Tennessee, or wherever you are in the country, you're planning on putting a lot of miles on it, the rear rack's great because you can put a storage compartment on it. A lot of sport quads don't have that. So as you come your way around that side over here, I want to point out the shifter. The shifter, you guys will notice, has got four simple functions. It's going to have a high, a low, a neutral, and a reverse. Don't forget, you definitely have to come to a complete stop when you shift between gears. Okay? Seems how you're right there. Let's work our way across the handlebars here. So you'll notice first thing, this machine is fuel injected. It has a full digital dash. The digital dash does have all the features to it, like check engine lights, the over temp light. It's going to tell you what gear you're in, how much fuel is in the unit, including miles, hours, trip 1, trip 2, just like all the rest of the quads in the market. Now, in the owner's manual, when you buy this machine, it will show you how to get through there. It's basically just a 2-button feature head unit. So you notice here on the right-hand side, this is where the 2-wheel drive and the 4-wheel drive button is. This button here, you can hit this button on the fly. You do not have to come to a stop to basically shift this machine in and out of 4-wheel drive. You got your throttle. This right here is going to be your front brake. This right here is going to be what I call an all brake. This does front and rear. So you've got your front brake here. You got your all brake here. And then down here on the floor, which you don't have to come around, is going to be your rear brake. So rear brake, front brake, all brake. So right here on the handlebars, I want to point you out a couple things. So if you switch the key, right now this machine is on. The headlights are not on. But if you switch the key all the way forward, you'll notice this dash lights up. And you'll notice that it's got running lights, low beam, and high beam. This right here is going to be your electric start button. As long as the machine is in neutral, it will start. This is your kill button, on and off, and including a yellow override button. That button is designed that when you're in reverse and you're backing up, it's got a 3-mile-per-hour speed limiter on it so that when you're backing up, that machine is going to be hitting a rev limiter. When you push in that yellow button, it is going to allow the machine to go a little bit faster, okay? Nice metal gas tank on the unit. That pretty much takes you through the cockpit of the unit, okay? Let's scroll down to this side of the machine. You'll notice that right here is going to be where your dipstick is. That's where you're going to check the engine oil. The engine and the transmission are all built into one on this machine. Now, this right here is going to be your shift shaft. Definitely something you're going to have to shift on your own. You'll notice up here at the end of my fingers, if you look in through this hole, right here is going to be 2 nuts. One of these is reverse, which is this one, and this is a standard nut. When you loosen these 2 nuts and you rotate this shaft in the middle, this is how you're going to adjust the shifter so that you got to make sure that the shifter is in line with what it says up here on the plastic. Okay? Let's go to the front of the unit. We're just going to work our way around. You notice that it's got a nice heavy-duty bumper on the front of it. You come around. Also independent front suspension, obviously. Heavy-duty tie rod ends. to kind of keep you guys safe in case you decide to hit some jumps or bumps. Then this side of the unit, over here, we're getting there. This side of the unit over here is where your clutch cover is. Underneath this clutch cover is where you're going to find your primary clutch and your secondary clutch. Now, this unit also has an internal clutch. This is very important for those of you who's thinking about buying this unit. This unit has an internal centrifugal. So when you fire it up and you put it in gear, the primary and secondary clutch are always touching about. But when you rev it up, that's when the clutch inside the engine slings out in an oil bath, slings out and hit the outer bell housing, and that's what allows the machine to move. So, guys, if you're going to be driving around with a parking brake on, or you're in high and you're going to be dragging the brakes, or for example, you got a heavy load on the back of that, keep in mind, you're not hurting the clutches. You're hurting that inside clutch, that main centrifugal clutch. So if you get to the point where your machine won't move, give us a call. We got clutches, belts, all that stuff in stock. Sometimes, not always. Don't hold me to that. But, so you guys can see, we're just going to pan around this machine one more time. You guys can see that this machine is available in a few different colors. But the Maxxer 450i, fuel injection, four-wheel independent, nice 25-inch tires, is an awesome unit for people who are looking to get out in the trails to do a little bit of sport riding. You guys interested? One more time, if you're interested in a machine just like this one, you want to go to our website, allroundperformance.com. And if you're interested in parts, service, or anything like that, you definitely want to give our crew a call. We've been doing this for quite a while. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you soon.